Okay, today's video is gonna be Backroom Makeover. Woo! We'll start with this and we'll give you a final cut at the end. So we just walked into one of our accounts and we strolled in the back room to see what product we have and what we can use to work out to the floor. Juan, can you tell us what we got going on here?
Well, Dean, first of all, I see a few problems with this backstock. We're kind of all over the place with it. We have our 20 ounces here, 6-packs here, Rockstars here, 12-packs here, and then more 2 liters on front. It's kind of disorganized, a lot of singles are out of place. So ideally, I would like to get everything organized into certain sections so that it looks a little better for us to work, or for merchandisers to work at any time when they step into the store.
We are gonna see what we can do, actually call in some help, and see if we can get a couple people over here and show you guys how we would like the back room set, what's gonna help you do your job quicker, better, more efficiently, and it'll help the store employees out. Anytime they gotta come back here and find something for a customer that we already sold out of on the shelf, they'll be able to do that. Stick with us, let's show you how it's done. So we began the deconstruction process. Here we are, we got 3 empty pallets set up, and we have begun taking apart what is currently sitting in the backstock. The pallets that were in the way, we've moved out of the way. You can see a couple at the top of your screen. There's also one at the bottom of the screen. We're trying to stack products by item and slightly by flavor at this point. But our main point is we're trying to clear off the pallets that we're going to utilize to reorganize our backstock. As you can see, it takes a little bit of time and you want to prepare for this, but it can be done rather quickly with a little bit of help. Once we get to the empty pallets, we actually decide to rearrange them. We're not utilizing the floor space as best that we can at this point, so we wanted to move the pallets to make sure that we take advantage of every inch that we have in the backstock room. So once we figured that out and we got everything situated, then we are able to begin placing product on the first pallet on the far end. We started with 6-packs and then we went to 20 ounce. There was a lot of 20 ounce in this account and there was a lot of opened cases that were mixed. So we decided to put the full cases in back and the open cases in front so we can work through those first and get those out. Their dates were a little closer than the dates that were in the full cases. We continued working through the backstock and organizing everything that we could as best we can. The Rockstar was going to go next after we put in some 1 liters and some other 6-packs. Quite a bit of Rockstar in this account, but they sell a ton. We did want to make sure we stacked it as high as we could by flavor so we knew how many of that flavor that we have in this account. These guys do this on a pretty regular basis. They're able to reconstruct a back room so it is more efficient and usable from anyone that walks in there. Team, if you don't have a back room that is easy to see, use, and is easily organized, you want to do this. You want to redo your back room so that anyone that walks in there has a better chance at finding the product that they need. It's going to help you as a salesperson to make sure your orders are more accurate, that you're not over ordering or under ordering, but you are ordering the right amount of product given the certain day. It'll help your merchandiser find the product that they need to go stock that one hole that might have occurred on the shelf by the time you had left. And it's going to help any store employee who wants to come and find a product that may have sold out on your shelf and is now being requested by a customer. As we're working through the 12-packs, you can see we stacked them high by flavor. And we wanted to do that so that we could see exactly how many of each one we had. We try to utilize that space as wisely as possible and not spread out too much. So we stacked some flavors in front of others. But it works well because you can see what's there and you can grab what's needed quickly. 2 liters are big and bulky, but they're really easy to stack and to get to different flavors if you know the right method of just moving the case around without dumping it over. We used some of the backroom space to load up the extra 2 liters that we had in pallets beforehand, and it really worked out well. Now we have so much extra room to maneuver with our pallet jacks, with the new fresh load coming in. And if you just wanted to grab a 6-wheeler and find a couple cases of product to put up. You're going to be able to do it now, where it wasn't as easily accessible before this. As we wrap up this cleanup, I hope you can see the benefits that this will have at your store. Please get with your supervisor for help, making this a priority and helping you get your job done more efficiently and effectively. I'm going to have Juan walk us through what he was able to accomplish and how the back room is going to function now.
We've been able to organize everything the way I kind of want it in every back room. We have our 24-ounce six-packs. We have all of our 20-ounce next to that. And what I like about this is that we have all of our random up front, so we can work those first. That way we're not breaking into a brand new case with everything already open here. And then as you see, we move on, 16.9s, 1 liters. Then we have our little section of Rockstar. We had a section of Rockstar before. We just moved it and organized it so you can see the flavors. We move on to 12 packs. And this is a little high inventory for certain 12 packs, but as long as we keep them organized, as you can see from front to back, you can see what you have, and you can also see the different levels of a product that we have in here, so that it's easy for a merchandiser or myself or anybody to come into this back room and grab what they need. We also took a little advantage of the extra room, and we put the main cases of 2 liters that we had a lot of in our back stock, and minimized the 2 pallets that we had before. We only have 3 layers on a pallet now. As you can see, it was a little project to take on, but now it's nice, neat, organized, and everything has its place back here.
Subscribe and pay attention anytime a new video pops up. We'll keep these rolling. Thanks. Hope you learned a little bit about organizing your back room. Another mission accomplished. Let's check it off the list.